What's up, Noah Naders? It's your boy Noah J here, back in your series with another video. First of all, before we even get started, peep the hair, you guys. Check out the hair. Here you got the hair done, got the braids hanging. A cute little 1-2, 1-2. Yo, my hair is growing so much, I just love it. But y'all, as you can see by the title, today's video is going to be about how to prioritize yourself and the importance of prioritizing yourself. I really wanted to do this video idea because I really feel like a lot of people could really benefit from conversations about serious topics. I told you guys in my birthday vlog, I am going to be changing my content over to more godly content, you know, a more Christ-like channel. So a lot of my videos and stuff are going to be shifting, talking about God, talking about different topics, about the importance of prioritizing yourself, mental health, just a lot of different topics that I definitely do want to speak on, and a lot of things that I do want to shed some light on as well. So before we get into anything, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow all my social medias in the description box below. And without further ado, let's hop right in. So guys, first off, how to prioritize yourself. I really feel like how to prioritize yourself really starts with self-worth. I feel like it really starts with self-worth, with knowing yourself, knowing what you want, knowing what your heart desires, and knowing what you want out of life. I feel like a lot of people have trouble prioritizing themselves because they don't love themselves or they don't necessarily know what they want for their lives. And guys, one thing that I had to learn when prioritizing myself is that stop putting other people above yourself. And guys, this is a very, very hard lesson to learn, and it definitely can take a while because I literally used to put people above myself. I still struggle with that a little bit, but I definitely prioritize myself more than I did before in my past. I really feel like a lot of people who are people pleasers tend to prioritize other people over themselves, and that's how they kind of lose themselves and don't really know how to prioritize themselves or get back into prioritizing themselves. So I feel like the first step is really just knowing yourself, knowing who you are, knowing what you desire, knowing what you want out of life. And then the second step is really to stop prioritizing everybody else over yourself. I feel like it's not a bad thing to prioritize others. It's not a bad thing to make others a priority. But I feel like you also have to make sure that you're making yourself a priority. You matter as well. And I feel like we live in a society where people may deem that as selfish. But I feel like if you're not good as a person, if you're not good mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, then how can you expect to prioritize somebody else and help somebody else when you know that you don't have your stuff together? That's why I say that it's really important to know who you are and know what you want, know what you desire, and to have a plan and to have a goal for your life, because I feel like that is really going to be one of the key things that really helps you continue to prioritize yourself when you know what you're going for, when you know your goals, when you know your aspirations, and when you know what you ultimately want to do and what you want to get out of your life and your time here on earth. So guys, another thing after just, you know, knowing yourself, building up that self-worth, and then to stop prioritizing everybody else except you. The final thing that I really feel like is the key to prioritizing yourself: healing. You have got to heal, guys. Healing is such an important thing. Healing is an ongoing process. You're never going to be 100% healed. There's always going to be new challenges, new levels, new devils, new obstacles, and new trials and tribulations that are always going to come with living life. And you're going to constantly find yourself in situations that you need to heal from, or constantly experience situations and different experiences in life that is going to require you to have to heal depending on what transpires through those situations and those experiences. So I really feel like the third step is really to just heal. To heal, to get your mental right, to get yourself back right, to really uncover those traumas or those deeper wounds or those things that are bothering you, so that you can really learn how to prioritize yourself, and so you can really learn the importance of prioritizing yourself. I think that prioritizing yourself is putting you first and making sure that you're good in all aspects. Because like I mentioned previously, if you're not good, you cannot expect to try to give to other people and to prioritize other people when you're not prioritizing yourself and when you're not making sure that you're good. It's not a selfish thing. You have to take care of you first, especially when you become an adult. That's where I feel like you learn the most about how to prioritize yourself, because you're an adult, you're doing stuff for your own, you're providing for yourself, you're paying your bills, you're working your own job. So it's not nobody else's job to take care of you or to prioritize you. It's your job to do your own healing. It's your job to take care of yourself. And I feel like it's nobody's responsibility or should be put on anybody else to heal you. It shouldn't be put on anybody else to fix your problems, to fix your issues. Especially as an adult, you have to prioritize yourself and do what's best for you, because at that point, you're making decisions for your own. I feel like it's definitely a really good lesson to make yourself a priority. I feel like it's definitely worth it to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're practicing self-worth, that you're prioritizing yourself, and just that you're making yourself a priority in all aspects. So guys, I really just feel like it's really important to prioritize yourself. I feel like it's really important to take care of yourself at all times. You matter, you are important, and I feel like when people start to prioritize other people over themselves, they start to get taken advantage of. As somebody who used to not really prioritize themselves a whole lot, and I kind of still struggle with prioritizing myself and putting myself first, which is something that I'm still learning how to do. I've gotten taken advantage of a lot when I allow people to take all of me. And I also found myself being taken advantage of where I gave more to people than I was giving to myself, where I pushed into people more than they were pushing into me. I really extended an arm for people who wouldn't give me the last food off their plate. So guys, I really feel like you really find out who is appreciative of you prioritizing them, and those who just want to be a leech off of you, and those who just want to take from you and obtain what you have. Also, with being just a very nice and reserved type of person, you guys, I have not always been this way. In, high school and in my past years and stuff like that, I was very confrontational. So because I'm not really confrontational and because I don't really respond out of anger or emotion or different things like that, I definitely have found myself getting taken advantage of a lot, and people, trying to harass me a little bit and trying to like still poke the bears and pick with me because they see the change in me. They're trying to get a certain reaction that is no longer possible because I'm not that person anymore. People try to revert you back to your old ways. People who are very nice and, caring, I feel like those are the people who get taken advantage of the most, because we're looked at as pushovers, and we're looked at as people who won't stand their ground, or people find it very easily to mess with nice people because they think that they don't have no backbone. So that is something that I've definitely noticed within my adulthood and even way before that when I was in high school. But guys, I personally really had to learn to just prioritize myself, because like I mentally felt so drained when I was giving all of myself to everybody else, and especially when I was giving all of myself to people who weren't even worth the energy and the love and the reciprocation that I was giving them throughout our relationship. It's definitely really, really hard. I feel like prioritizing yourself is not easy. I still struggle with it. I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of people that still struggle with that as well and are still trying to get in the habit of putting them first. But guys, I want you guys to know putting yourself first is not a selfish thing. Putting yourself first is important. I don't want nobody to ever feel like them putting themselves first is neglecting others, because people try to make you feel like when you put yourself first and when you prioritize yourself that you're neglecting them. And it's not a matter of neglecting. It's a matter of being yourself, taking care of yourself and making sure that you're good. And you should never have to feel selfish or inconsiderate for doing that. And I just want to tell anybody who's watching this video, do not feel discouraged. Do not feel bad for prioritizing yourself. Take care of yourself at all costs. Take care of yourself. Still give to other people, but make sure that you don't drain your energy and that you don't drain yourself. Don't give away all of you. When you have extra of you, give that away to people. When you have extra money to spare, or if you have, like, I'm just using an example, if you have like extra money to spare, if you have extra energy or anything extra of you, definitely give, when you can, but save some for yourself and pour back into yourself. You are important, you are worth it, and I just want anybody who's watching this to know you are important, you are loved, you deserve the world. And don't let anybody else make you feel small of yourself or less of yourself. You matter. You're important. Your health matters. Your mental health matters. Your emotions matter. Your feelings matter. You matter. So prioritize yourself. Take care of yourself. Guys, I also would recommend within prioritizing yourself, take some self-care days. Y'all, I have a day out of the week within my work schedule where I have one day for self-care, because y'all, it's important. Self-care is really, really important. It's important to take care of yourself. It's important to make sure that you are not only prioritizing yourself, but taking care of yourself. You know, showering, brushing your teeth, you know, keeping your area clean, nightly routine, skincare, all that stuff matters, you guys. Those are just different ways that you can pour into yourself. Pour back into yourself by doing your skin. Put on a cute outfit and go out. You know, it's about to be summertime, girl. Well, summertime is basically here. Go out and have fun with your friends, you know. Put on a nice outfit. Go out and have fun. Dress up, you know, clean your space up. Make videos, take pictures, love on yourself and pour back into yourself. Because y'all, if there's one thing I've learned, self-love is the best love. Clock that T. Make sure that you're looking out for yourself. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And I just want to just encourage you guys to just take care of yourself, prioritize yourself. I have a lot more sit down videos coming for you guys, a lot of special videos coming for you guys. I actually have some shooting I'm going to do tomorrow. Today is Tuesday night, tomorrow is Wednesday, so I have some filming I'm doing tomorrow as well. But I want to go ahead and get this video edited and pushed out for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But I just wanted to get on here and really just encourage you guys. I know we jumped into a little bit of self-care. Now self-care, that's a whole nother video that I definitely will be talking about and touching on. I have a lot of godly videos coming, some about Bible studies, some about Bible scriptures, and just, you know, navigating through this world as a Christian and different things like that. So I really hope you guys are ready for the change that my channel is getting ready to make and that it's already starting to make. Love on yourself. You matter. Take care of yourself, you guys. With everything that's going on in the world, self-care is definitely very important and definitely should be something that should be practiced daily. Something I'm still learning and something that I'm still implementing in my own life. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to encourage you guys. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow all my social medias down in the description box below. God bless you all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I